Yo, everybody. Generic B here, and welcome back to another episode of Stranded Deep. For some crazy reason, I'm gonna have to keep an eyeball on it. I haven't been recording. Or it was recording and it stopped. I'm not really sure what's going on. So, you haven't missed too much. I did a little stuff up there. Let's go up and check it, because I gotta do some clean job on it. Everything's dandy on the health front. It took a long time though before I got all back to normal. Hey, why are you knocked over? Get right, son. Like a long time. I thought I had bugged the game out somehow because I was stuck at 0 hearts for 20 minutes, and I was afraid to go anywhere. Oh, I hear Georgie. Nope. Anybody? So let's see if I can remember what I told you guys, what I was talking about, because man, I jabbered on quite a bit. So I've been looking around using that mapping program, and so good news and bad news. The bad news first is I don't think it will show you where UFOs or sea mines are. Those are the last two things as far as like visual things to see in this game so far, until they add more stuff. That's the last two things I've seen, and the map doesn't show them. The mapping program. There's a really cool filter in that thing where you can say, show me all of the shipwrecks or plane wrecks, or where's all the volleyballs, or all the wallies, or where's the axes, and basically anything you'd want. It shows you all this stuff. So okay, we got to get rid of you, because as soon as I try to go up here, that's when life gets real bad. So we have to tear this all up, which is not a problem. Can we get these? I don't know if I can. Oh, yep. Like I said, I totally can get rid of those. But there is one thing left that we haven't found, and I saw it on the map. We've been around it. It's just, I think it's one of those kind of secret things. So probably next episode, we'll go and check that out. Foundation, get foundationed. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. So what I'm thinking is probably doing like a. Right now I'm building like a 3x3. Do I have enough sticks for one more? I do. Yes, good. 1, 2, 3, and hit me with a hammer. Oh, the frames are so bad here now. And I can't help but wonder, is it because I've built so much? Is it because I'm up here, so a lot of stuff is loading? I think it's pretty cool. You can see the outline of the biome. So it's kind of like in a hexagon or pentagon shape, which is pretty cool. It's like we're playing a big game of, oh shoot, what is that game? Real popular board game with all the hexagons. Dang it, what is that? Settlers of Catan or something like that? I think that might be it. Am I back? Okay, so I had to squat down. That's cool. I'm down with that. I think because we've reached the top, it would be really cool if we made like almost like a house right up there. Something with, a lot of windows and maybe a little porch space and stuff, but do it all up there at the very, very top, like a little sky penthouse. It's definitely something I'd have fun doing. A little diving board, so we should have jumped off. Oh, pecker. That's fine. All right, so we'll grab that. I have 4 of these that I'm just going to put here for right now. But man, looking around, let's take a drink. Looking around here for a hot minute, what can I get rid of? Like, part of me is like, these coconuts was were a great idea, but now it's like, maybe not the best idea in the whole world. These should all be junk. 0%, 0. Hello? Oh, show me you're at 0. 0. So I definitely can toss those. I almost feel like we need to... Oh, are you ready? No, not yet. I almost feel like we need to have a second island that's just for like garbage. Oh wait, I'm gonna take one of you. We'll chop down and get some more wood. You know what I mean? Like, because we are kind of a little bit full on stuff. It's like let's look for a minute. I haven't used these air tanks in forever and a day. How many axes do I really need? Maybe that's a good idea. Let's do this. Let's take how many? 5. So now I got 8. We'll 1, 2. So we'll have a couple machetes. We'll have these axes. Got to keep the Wally brothers. We'll take all of these guys with us. And God, look at all these stupid compasses. Why do I bring all these compasses with me? And so we'll keep just a few of those. Already my frames are a little better. And then, okay, shark meat, this is kind of important. And then these lashings? Maybe we take a whole buttload of lashings with us. And in the event we need them. Yeah, what do you think about that? That's not too bad, right? So if we go... the buckets are good. Yeah, I think we're fine here. If we go... Oh, no, we have some right there. Come on now. There we go. Just enough. Let's say this little island to the east is kind of close. So we'll make the east island Home Depot Island. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You know, and then we go, oh, hey, we're low on... Oh! And we can eat... Oh, shoot! Meh. Meh. We can even make tiny little huts, like little locker rooms, and say, like, you know, whatever we need, like tools, got a tool section and stuff like that. That's actually might not be a bad idea. A little bit of a food depot. I like it. I dig it. That's not bad at all. Woo. So, little chat about my work life, I guess you should say. I'm getting into a really good groove for recording, and I actually like it a lot. For you guys who are YouTubers, might give you some good ideas. Yeah, this is a perfect little spot. All right, shut off. Oh yeah, we have. You should be empty as well. Yep, all those are empty. Okay, cool. So we'll make a... Oh, and hey, here's some lashing. And some potatoes. It's all about making efficient processes in YouTube. Because a lot of the stuff you do is like very repetitive. I was going to say repetitious, but I think repetitive is the correct word. Let's just dump. So this will be like trash pile. All trash. So what I typically do, I guess technically we could toss this in the ocean. That's fine. So what I would typically do before is record all my episodes for the day. So I would have like, if I had like 4 episodes for like a sandbox series like this, I would say, okay, 4 episodes, I'm going to sit down. What's the first episode of the day is Stranded Deep. I'm going to record a Stranded Deep episode, and then I stop, and then what's the next one? Subnautica. and I'd load up Subnautica and I'd play that. And that works fine. The problem with it, so this would be crafting, tools, and then maybe like miscellaneous. Perfect. Because I just need to know. I just need to head to that one. I don't need this. I'm fine. I don't need that. And so then I would record them. I would sit down and edit and render them all, you know, and get them uploaded and then schedule them and put thumbnails on and stuff like that. And that would be my day. Well, now what I've been doing, unless it is a game like I've started playing Battlefield Hardlines, the campaign. And that's a game because it's like story driven. I'll usually sit down and record a bunch of that at one sitting until I'm kind of like worn out. Or if it feels like it's a really good stopping point. Oh man, you stinker, you would fog me out, wouldn't you? Shoot, we'll make it. And so then I'll just record like a bunch of episodes at once. Well, what I've started doing this week, we're in a bad shape. We're not in a bad shape, we're fine. Oh, it's much better load in. What I've started doing, Lord, that scares me every time. What I've started doing is recording 2 episodes back to back every time. And I wonder if I can sleep. I actually went without a paddle. I cannot believe me. Yeah, you know what? Let me do the old save and close. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because I need to get some wood so we can keep building this thing. I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna go to a wood island so we can pick up some wood and do some chopping and stuff like that. And I will be right back. All right, back, and everything is perfect. We're in a nice little island, 2 hops west. 2 hops east of our island, main island. Ooh, coconuts and everything. It's almost like I've never been here before. So let's look at it really quick. Although I'm sure I have. There's gotta be. Let's go check out that really quick. But yeah, so what I do now is I've started recording 2 episodes back to back. And it really is great because, Jerry Can, we have not been here. This might have been the first type of those I saw, and I didn't know about the consoles. Hey, Jerry Can, how about you? So I've, it's gonna be dark, and I don't have a lantern on me. Pecker. You get in a groove. So it's like recording one of these. It's like, all right, you record, and then I'm going to stop, and I still got things to talk about. I've still got ideas. It's not like, I'm going to finish building the big sky mansion up there today in this episode. So I turn it off, fire it up, keep on trucking, right? So it's really cool how it works, and, it doesn't take that much more time to set everything up. And then when it comes time to rendering, so like I record, instead of 3 or 4 episodes in the day, I'm recording 6 or 8, but it's not that much more effort. And then rendering, I use Adobe Premiere, and you can batch render everything. You just use Adobe Media Encoder, edit it really quick, boom, 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 throw it all in the queue, press play, and let it do its thing. And in Adobe Premiere CC, which is what I use, which is it's like their rental program, or leasing, I guess you would call. You pay a monthly fee for it. It will automatically upload the videos to YouTube for you. Now you still have to schedule it and put in your put in your descriptions and all that stuff. It won't do that, but man, what a time saver that is. So really, like because of the efficiencies I've done, not only am I putting out way more videos for you guys, it's not any more work, and I'm actually now I've made it to where I can, if I wanted to, I can kind of take the day off every other day, which is crazy. I mean, I've never been able to do that before. So yes, my workload is a little bit heavier, on those days where I am recording, but not too much more. So that's something really slick. Another thing for you guys who are doing YouTube, I know some of you are using Fraps, or Bandicam, or something like that. OBS sometimes people use. I now use a program called Action, and it's by some weird company. If you look up Action recording software, you'll find it begins with an M. The company, it's like Mauritius or something. It is, in my opinion, the best recording software out there right now. And sorry, it's real dark. Yeah, it stinks. It is really, really good. And why is it good? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all the reasons why it's really good. One is it's the best of both worlds. Like, so the two main schools of people are DxTory. And the reason people use DxTory is because it allows you to record with multiple audio channels. So you've got most people who use it will record a separate audio track for your microphone and one for your game. And you do that in case you're playing some game and like you don't get the volume settings quite right, and the game is like super loud and you can't hear yourself, you can't hear your mic. Well, you can just change it when you edit it in Premiere. So that's like a must-have in my opinion. A lot of people use stuff like OBS for various reasons. One is it makes a really small file size, and it renders faster. We'll talk about that one. And I know this might be nerdy talk, and some of you guys may not be too interested in it, but I know some of you are, and so I figured I might as well talk about it. Timber! How's my hunger and everything? Oh, we are so good. So the Action does both. Action has multiple audio tracks. It also has built-in webcam support, just like OBS does. OBS is usually, a lot of people do it when they're live streaming, but you can also record with it. Now it's not quite as flexible as OBS with the webcam, but if you're not really super picky, you just want it in the corner, pick a corner and pick a size, then you're good. And you can even put overlays on it. So if you wanted to have, like a title or, some like cool border around your webcam or something, you can do that in Action. The thing for me, which is really, really good, if you guys have seen, I have a tutorial video on how to cut your render times in half. I'm just cutting all these trees while I'm jibber-jabbering to you. How to cut your render time in half. And basically the gist of that is it's using a codec called the X264 codec in DxTory. And the reason you do that is because that's what YouTube likes. And when you render or export a video in like Premiere, you're exporting to X264. So the program will sit there and go, oh, well, this is already kind of in a format I like, so I really don't have to mess with it too much. So it'll be like, it goes frame by frame. It says, is this frame good? Yep. Is this frame good? Yep. Instead, like if you just use, oh man, we're out of our business. Okay, that's fine. And let's get, I'm going to get 1 jerry can and fill that up. Oh yeah, and then toss it in the ocean. Bloop. And then we need an ore and a compass, and then we'll fill up the rest. Okay, cool, man. We got a lot of sticks ready to go. How many will this give us, though, is the question of the hour. I have to remember to bring another axe. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, that's not bad. So let's go back, shall we? Actually, it's nighttime and all that. Let me head west, young man, and go back home and sleep so we got some daytime, and we'll work on it, and I will continue talking. So I will be right back. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. All right, we back. So, yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about the codec, right? So, like before with DX Story, if you just use like, a lot of people use Lagarith lossless, because that's just, I mean, a lot of us are just like, we learn by asking other people. You know, what do you use? Well, this is what I've used, and it works pretty good. And so you kind of get to a point where you say, this works pretty good. I'm just not going to mess with it. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Especially for people when it's their job, you don't want to run the risk of like screwing things up. And hey, trust me, in my experimentations in the past couple months, I've screwed things up. Okay, this one we gotta kind of do a dip. That's so funny, man. We're good? Okay, we're good. But it cuts down the rendering time immensely. Like, I first figured it out when I was recording using OBS. It would pretty much half the time because of the difference in the codec. And so now I've got it down to such a science. You guys, like, it's funny. I got a whole bunch of requests to, to start doing 1080p videos. And I was like, no, don't want to do it. It takes too much time to render, you know, blah, blah, blah. Not really worth it. And then I figured this out and I started doing it. I don't think I've had a single comment about, yay, you're doing 1080p now. Excuse me. Which is surprising because I thought the whole world would be cheering, like, finally you got it in 1080p. Nobody, people wanted it, and then when I gave it to them, nobody's. It's a thankless job, I tell you. But yeah, I can render a roughly 30-minute 1080p video, still 30 frames per second, because YouTube is really weird. It will not. Oops, that's not a pain at all. It will not. How's it work? 60 frames per second videos will cause some people to lag a lot because their bandwidth can't handle it. But YouTube does not offer. It doesn't scale it down to 30 frames per second if someone needed that. So like if you can't handle, if either your internet or your computer can't handle watching videos in 60 frames per second, you just don't get to watch HD videos at all, which I think is really dumb. Hey, is that my water bottle? You give me that back. What are you doing in here? So that's why I only do 30 frames. I think it's such a dumb. It's pretty typical of YouTube to come up with a really cool idea and have the most poor execution known to mankind. It's ridiculous how they do it. But let's see, what do we got? Let's go put this hammer away. And then I think I'm going to move my engine parts over to that East Island as well. because I don't really need those. But I can now render a 1080p 30-minute video in like 15 minutes, which is absurd. I mean, that is like unheard of fast. And it's legit like 1080p. It's got a really good bit rate on it. I mean, you guys see it. It's really good quality. Oh, yeah, all that stuff. What else oh, duct tape? Yeah, let's put duct tape over there. Boom. We'll keep this stuff because we need it. Let's see, anything else? Those we'll eventually use. It's already feeling a little bit better out here, to be honest. You know what we should do? I wonder, do you think I could possibly bring brunch up there? Make it brunch tower? Like instead of Trump towers? Oh, I may try that. All right, fellas. I am going to have to go hack up a lung. I go to an allergy... Oh, my goodness. I go to an allergy doctor on Tuesday, and I'm very, very, very looking forward to it. To see like what I'm allergic to and what they could do about it. But that's going to do it for me, boys and girls, on this episode. Yeah, this is going to be epic. Oh, that's going to be so epic. Next episode, we're going to do a little exploration and try to find something that we have never seen before. That'll do it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and leave a like. Helps me out tremendously. And until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.